Beautiful. You dropped so much in that right there, man. From I'm learning a lot right here, man. 25-week. First part of it is spiritual development and spiritual enhancement and finding yourself. So beautiful. So much to say. I was doing around the prison, and I want to close on that questionnaire. But before I go to that closing question, say something about like you talked to me about about purging sessions that I feel like happen internally too. Say a little bit about what the purging sessions are and how that played a part of some of your own internal study and internal healing, internal work too, that happened within the resurrection study. What is a purging session, and what and what is it for?
Oh, all right. I'm trying.
Yeah, Devon, that's the 97 version. Man, Kwanzaa is still the only black Afrocentric celebration created in honor by for the blacks. A-Rock said that. Let me give some shout outs to the people. Devon said, people hated Allah the Father for helping the youth empower themselves instead of treating them bad like adult groups and NAACP and whatnot. The Resurrection Study Group went through the same developmental experience as the 5%ers. Mariah says, sorry, I'm late. I was in another meeting. We hear you, Mariah. Glad you joined us. Facts. Resurrection Study Group was like our own self-imposed job / program. Everything black, including the Arabs' invasion of black enslavement before the Europeans hijacked it, and them after the Battle of Sita in 1415. Now, thanks for that history, man, because when you think about ancient black people's religion and spirituality and existence, we definitely got to talk about the Arabs invasion and how we lost a lot of our spirituality, and how we lost a lot of ourselves and a lot of our healing and our cosmology. So thank you for that one. I'm here. Give us the creed. Give us the creed. Give us the creed. We're gonna end with the creed, man. So two more questions. So Blackgod, tell us about the Persian sessions, and then if you want to, you give us a little bit about what y'all did outside of your internal group. You already started talking about how y'all was in different places in jail, but let us know what y'all did. You know, community with the district attorney, with Dr. Alice Green. Who is that? Let us know how that Resurrection Study Group internal work. How did it of your external group, and even talk a little bit about when y'all left Greenhaven and y'all went to other prisons, like how did the work go a little bit that way too? So I want to question about what is the purging sessions, and then share a little bit about what y'all did outside of the internal group so people can get a sense on that, and we'll close on that. Always big questions. Man. Always big questions. We don't ask more questions. We like got too much breath, man. Whatever you can get in that.
All right. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay. Purging sessions. We had what we call social purging and personal purging sessions. And what this was we would get around in a circle. Normally we have it like our classes would be classroom format, or we just, come in, face the board, whatever. However, during our purging sessions, we actually gets in a circle and sit down. And the thing was, like, a social purging is if something happened, like at this time, Yusef Hawkins, and we'll talk about issues that's going on people and get into it on a deep. And it gets real emotional. But it was the personal purging sessions that got really, really phenomenal. I mean, they really got deep because in these personal purging sessions, brothers got into what was really hurting them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my daughter ain't speak to me in 5 years. What could I do? It hurt. Yo, my mom's died. Yo, I ain't get the visit I was expecting to get it. Yo, I got forever in a day. I don't think I'm never going home. And as black men, we don't sit down together and talk. and share parts of our heart and soul with each other. And it's so empowering when we begin to do that. When men really sit down and do that, we help each other tremendously. But we have to get away from the toxic masculinity and let those guards down and begin to talk. And within these personal purging sessions, we was able to hit that limit, you know, and we was able to help each other. We was able to cry with each other and feel like a man. You know what I'm saying? And walk out that room and feel like, you know, the slave master got them chains up off us because we let that go.
That new African man was growing, huh?
That new African man, exactly. And he grows and he continues to grow. And I mean, these personal purging sessions would get so deep that literally, the linoleum floor would sweat to where you could actually slip on the floor walking out.
That's how much. That's how much spirit and how much heat was in the room, huh?
Exactly. And we have
like a sauna. That sounds like a sauna. That sounds like a purging session for real. Like y'all really getting toxins out.
I'm telling you, you can't make this up, bro. And this ain't just one time. Yo, remember that time in the floor sweaty? Nah, this was a regular happening.
Talk about
it. Purging sessions wasn't announced. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, yo, come to class, we having a purging session. Nah. It'll just be a spirit. Yo, we need a purging session. It's
somebody come out of cell, somebody get a letter, somebody get a message from the state. And that when they come, they bring that to the session and that turn into something what it needs to turn into.
Yeah. Or it might just be the vibe of the group. Because when you working with brothers, you in prison, you know, yo, stay out my business, yo, this me. It be internal strikes. Yo, why you ain't get that paperwork done? Or something to that extent. And then we beefing with each other internally and don't really understand the turmoil that brings to the whole group when it's beefs within the group between two brothers. Or they don't agree with the way this is going, or he don't agree with the way that is going. It just brings so much turmoil. So sometimes it'd be like, yo, come on, we need a purging session. You and F got beef, man. Y'all got to talk that shit out.
Y'all got to talk that out.
Y'all got to talk that out.
And H.O.L.L.A, man, we called that, like, we created a ritual called keeping it real. Like, we got to keep it real. You know, we need a session to keep it real. But nah, thank you. Making that intergeneration. We ain't get there yet. That's probably part 2 or part 3, but we're going to come back to that line. Now, keep it going. So you see something pop off between the energy of people, and you're like, nah, we got to slow it down because we know each other. It's time for us to, like, what's going on? Let's talk about what's going on. Let's purge about that.
Yeah, in the whole group. Like, I don't know if you heard, but sometimes the group, sometimes y'all just need a stabilizer. You know, we just need to get back on the same page, you know. And we all got a lot going on. So, come on, let's have this social purging. And then sometimes we also have social purgings, like, and we'll break bread. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the social purging, just break bread. And those are good. Those are it's the healing circles, bro. That's why I said we on point. We know where we gotta go with this. We got the answers, man.
We came to heal.
We came. What they came to do?
What you came to do? Nah. So